Hello everyone, welcome back to the series of SAP B1 SDK Development. In this video, we'll learn about how we'll register the events and how we will handle those events. In our previous video, we have displayed the form in XML format. Um, and if you haven't seen that video, then please go to that video. In this video, we'll discuss something that will register our events, and whenever this execute button is pressed, then mm, uh, we'll handle all the things in that particular event handler method. So to do that, okay, first of all, in our last video we have done this load form in XML. So let's keep this always in try catch block. Here handle the exception. We can also show this in a status bar as well. Now we'll create a method. Its name is event handler. Let's close this first of all. Okay, first let's create a private method. Void register events. So to register events, first of all, we'll list all the events to handle this because here is form also, here is item also, and we can also have other events as well. So let's first list out all the events. Okay, the first one we'll talk about is first one is item event. What this item event will handle? This item event will handle something like button click. Item pressed. So from list on both. So in the box we can say metrics means other we can have like uh, validate. Key press, I'm confused. It's key press or item press. We looked at in our while handling the event. We can see all the list provided by this event handler, item event handler. In that method as well, we can check what are the available events. So the two next is menu. MenuEvent. In this, we'll handle something like this. This event got triggers. Okay, let me write here. Add menu. Remove menu. Next is app end. So this events gets triggered when we close the SAP B1 application. Okay, SAP B1 closes. When this is closes or when company DD changes and the while changing this company DB as well, this gets added. And another is something language changes, and another is server termination. So we'll also close all our process ID for this add-ons application that has created in this event method only. Okay, so that part also will handle under this. Next is form data event. In this form data event, we'll handle something like adding new forms, okay, while while adding the record, and while load something, form update and delete, like remove. And another is right click event. In this event, this get triggers when something like will right click our mouse, okay, and that in that case only mouse button, then this event gets triggered. So now let's register event. To register the event, all the events are available in this object variable, this SBU application object variable. So we'll take that object variable here. So the item event. Now you can see this plus equals means that we are registering or we are subscribing to the event. Okay, now we have to create a new instruments SAP hero UI dot underscore I application events underscore item event handler. Okay, this is an delegated void method. So this delegated void method is expecting the reference of method with this type of parameters. So we'll simply create a new method that with these parameters. Okay, so we'll write here, we'll create a region item event. So here we'll create our one event, our one event handler method. Okay, that's great. You can give any name you want. Mm. The best practice we give is SPO underscore application underscore item event, but you can give any name like application underscore item event. Okay, now here, what are the parameters? The parameters are string form UID. We'll just write that string. Okay, so this is the method we'll pass here. So now what happens when this event is registered single time, but this method can execute multiple times. So this delegated method, what does this delegate method void method do? It is expecting the method with this parameter. So we are providing this parameter. Then what will this do in the backend of this library? What will this do? This will assign all the events that now that how will this decide that which method to handle the item related event. Okay, so this method will get registered, and multiple times this methods will get triggered rather than registering every time. Okay, the registration part is only done once. So in similar case we can do for other as well, like event you can see, and here instead of item you have to write app. Okay, and this method is not correct, so that's why it's showing error. And here we'll write form data event. Here we'll write form data event handler, and next is menu event. Okay, in similar way we'll create same type of method here. Now let's create for a menu method here. So what's this menu event is asking for? This is asking for only event type. Sorry, not this one. Menu event is asking for event, menu event, reference, and bowel event. If you haven't seen my previous video, or if you are getting confused about bubble event, then please go through previous video where we have discussed this bubble event. What is the use of bubble event? In the later part also, before uh, going deep dive into these events, I'll obviously discuss how this bubble event works. Now we'll pass this method here. Okay, this is done. For form method. Let's also have event as well. So, form method, form data event, sorry. Okay. In similar way, it is asking for business object. Okay, so we are not, you can't see here something like form data event. It's asking for business object info. Object info means the which object that the, while designing form also you can see here here object is something like object type, right? So this is handle form data is handled with the help of object business objects, business object info. Now we'll pass this our event hand here. Delegated void method. So we have registered all the events that we'll be working on. Now you can see item event, app event, form event, main event. Now we'll call this registered event in our. Now we won't load this form directly. We'll create a menu in the SAP Business One menu bar. Sorry, this module. Inside this module, we'll create a menu where whenever that menu is clicked, then we'll show this form inside. Sorry, in that event. So we'll also handle menu event, and we'll also uh, load the form dynamically. So let's remove this. Instead of showing this message box as well, I can in this message box. Now I'll simply register events. Okay, now whenever this events get registered, now inside this this method will work inside all of this method now. Can give this reason because the related in future it will be easy for you. we have registered all of these events. We also need to unregister this if in case something uh, happens. Okay, if you want to unregister the events, then we also need to unregister the event. So let's create a method. All the things are same. Okay, just copy this method, paste here, and you can give this name on unregistered events. And instead of this subscribing, these operators are used for subscribing. We'll just simply use here minus. Okay, so this will just unregister the events. So we'll also call these events. I'll talk this in our future videos where we need to unregister events in some cases as well. Okay, thank you for watching this video. In the next video, we'll learn about how to handle the events when this event gets triggered, when this menu events get triggered. We have already learned that, but how we'll write the code, how we'll write the logic. Okay, so we'll work in that in our next video. Thank you for watching. Happy learning. Bye bye.